On this week's vlog,
Good.
it's open. Now, as you can see, it's there. Y'all, this airport got on my nerves. The way people was letting their kids run around, run amok up in the palace. As soon as I sat down, look what I had to get. Burger. Started watching me a little Love Jones, trying to calm my doggone nerves. When I said it was off the chain for that delay, woo, girl. So y'all, this is from Free People. And it's a one piece. One piece. It has pockets. Y'all know I love a pocket. See? It has pockets. And so I'm just waiting on my daughter to throw on something real quick. Our appointment is at 3. So we have 3 minutes to get in here for our perfume making at, again, it's called Love and Make. I'm going to take y'all with me. She's trying to get herself together. But I'm going to go in and check us in. Okay, y'all. So it's called Love and Make. And it's like workshop. And they do candles, fragrances, all kind of little stuff. Birthday girl. Okay, yeah. So let's go in. Hi. Hi. We have a 3 o'clock appointment. Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and do your waiver really quick right here.
It's her birthday.
Happy birthday! Thank you. Yep.
Got diffusers. Oh, candles. Okay. Oh, okay, great.
Thank you. And then y'all are seated right here next to each other.
Okay. You want some in or you want? Okay.
Card, and I'll give you some numbers, and then you'll start filling up your bottle with these pipettes here. I'll smell everything, because maybe you're like, I don't know if I like bringing those up, but just smell it, because you'll be surprised.
Okay.
Things.
I mean, I'm gonna smell everything. So, you know.
I thought I would like that.
It's fine.
It was the thin side. What was that? The creamy and what?
Creamy Santa.
Creamy santal is really good. It's kind of like a sandalwood. It definitely helps add a little bit of like depth and richness to the
To the perfume? Okay.
Adding like a wood. Do y'all like kind of soft and sweet smells? So
I actually
Yeah, I
kind of
like
like
really,
it.
I like sweet smells, yeah.
And what about you, Levinson?
I like fresh,
Mm-hmm.
and then at night I like sexy.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna show you my favorite one that you might like. We have, if y'all come to our bigger class, we have more oils and choose from.
Mhm.
Like to make the 50 millimeters.
So y'all, you see the little setup. They give you a card and you write down your base notes, your mid notes, and your top notes so that you have a record of all the different scents you used and how you used them. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm writing down my base notes, and so I picked 2 for each. And then you smell them and put them on the little white pieces of, smell paper. And if you like it, then you put it in a little clip and you hold it for later. And you also write on that little card which one you put there. So when you put it all together, she's going to actually give you the percentages of what to put, like 0.5 millimeter of this, 1 millimeter of that, like 2 milliliters of that. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're just putting everything in the bottle. I chose a bottle with a gold top. My daughter chose silver top. They gave you the choice. It had silver, black, and gold, and it had different sizes. We decided to just go with a small one for now, and then if we like it, you can always order a bigger thing of whatever perfume that you made. So it's your own scent, your own special scent that you made. And I'm probably gonna place an order for a bigger size of my scent because I have it all on the card.
Give it like 2 sprays to the side to get it going through the spritzer.
I named my scent Free Me because that's the stage and the phase I'm in my life right now.
All the way.
If you scan this, it'll take you to our link tree where y'all can get it. If you sign up for our newsletter, it's like on the bottom. We'll send y'all a 20% off coupon.
Okay.
And then y'all can use it to come back and make candles or soap.
Because I want to make a candle.
Yeah, we do the soap making too, which is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, soap.
Yes, you make 2 pounds.
And y'all, of course, they had pre-made candles, infusers, soaps, their own brand that you could buy, if it fit your scent pattern that you're looking for. So really nice stuff, as you can see. So yeah, I definitely recommend them in Houston if you're ever there and you want to take a perfume making class. Love and Make was very, very good. So y'all, my daughter wanted to go to this restaurant for her birthday. So this is her birthday dinner. It's just me and her right now. Her boyfriend is on his way to meet us.
Afraid?
Huh?
You afraid?
What? You want to sit on this side? Just trying to find me. I don't want it. Get a salad. That might be what I need to get.
That's the Mexican cake?
No, it's a leche martini. everybody keeps talking about it, so I figured I'd try.
Maybe you want something like 24, 25. Because I was talking to, what's her name? Yukimi. And she was like, she didn't like wine either. Yukimi.
Who is that? Your roommate?
Yeah.
That's her name.
You terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know that girl's name.
It is Yukimi. It is. I just don't know if I'm saying it correctly because I don't think I'm saying it right. Yukimi. I think it's Yukimi. Yukimi. I think it's Yukimi.
Is she Nigerian?
I think so. Yeah, she's for sure African though. I don't know.
Baby, you and them African roommates with cats. Because remember your roommate last year? She had 2 cats.
Her cat stayed in her. Why did I get back to when I got back Wednesday was laying on my bed, like that's where she was like
Wednesday don't play, girl.
I was like
She's I don't know. She's at like a little Wednesday for real. I see why she named her that. She Wednesday Adams for real. She was like, I said, don't act like you don't know me because your mama here. She's and then came over there and rubbed up against me. I was like, yeah, nah. Last night you was in my face.
she said, I just needed some temporary.
She said what?
She just needed some temporary healing.
Girl, I guess. Yeah, I like to travel. Leah didn't tell you I like to travel. Yeah. I used to.
What's your favorite place you've been to? She told me you worked for the airlines before,
so Rome is probably my favorite.
Okay.
But as far as like the most beautiful place I ever seen in my life was Iceland.
Iceland. Where is that at?
Huh?
Where is that?
It's in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah. So Iceland is and Ireland. There are certain parts of Ireland that's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
I don't know.
She don't like a lot of cheese. So she didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
But every time I went
You enjoyed
to
it?
Chicago, I would go
You tried
and
the
I would
New York
get
slice of pizza?
The who?
The New York pizza? You
Yeah.
tried those?
Yeah.
I used to live in New York. You know that? She told you?
Yeah, I think she told me you were from New York. Yeah.
New York got the best pizza.
How long you been here in Houston?
Since 2017, 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute.
Thank you.
So you were actually pretty much raised.
Yeah, look at how I'm looking at him now. I had to tell y'all about me and New York men later.
Half and half. I came here in middle school, so I don't know how much
Okay.
raising it was.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
What is that?
It's guacamole.
Oh, okay. All the nuts and crunch.
It's corn. So it has like corn.
I think there are nuts on there too.
No. That's corn and that's like feta and goat cheese. Now they say this is fresh guacamole, but I don't know. It don't look like it. And why the chips breaking? I can't pick it up. You know, I'm trying to guacamole. Guac. Leah.
Huh?
I know you're gonna try something.
I had to take my gum out.
I don't really like too much avocado.
You know, avocado. Love it.
But
that don't look fresh to me.
My parents used to force feed me some stuff back in the day, so.
So yeah. That happens when your parents make you eat stuff. You be like, I don't like it. But then once you get older, you be like,
it's kind of not that bad.
Yeah.
I got it.
Cause there's plenty of things my mom used to try to make me eat. I'm like, I wouldn't eat it until like I went off to college and came back home and wanted some real food and was just start eating everything. Okay. I didn't used to eat oxtails.
Or maybe
none
because
of that.
the college school was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, cause you get tired of college food, pizza, hamburgers. But when you get there, you never think as an 18-year-old that you're going to get tired of pizza and hamburgers, but you do.
That's like,
Y'all, once I was finally able to get into that guacamole, oh my God, it was so good. Like, I ran it down for no reason because it was good.
I don't know what kind of vegetables those are, but
Y'all, I was too slow to catch the sparkle. So sis, I was trying to get y'all a good look at my outfit and my makeup, but I didn't do too well. So I had to get that girl to go ahead and get me a couple of clips of my black dress that I had on. And I believe I got this from Lexington Fifth in Atlanta. And y'all, the restaurant was very nice. My daughter picked a good restaurant, and shout out to her boyfriend for paying the tab, because I know it was a couple of hundred. Food was good though. Try it when y'all go to Houston. Okay, y'all, so this is my outfit of today. I'm going to brunch with my daughter and her friends. I'm wearing this one-piece jumper. It's in a heather gray. As you can see, it has like the poofy legs, and I got it from Akira. I bought this, I want to say the end of 2024, early 25, but it was from Akira. Why do my daughter have me up here in Houston driving her car, and now I'm on my way to pick her up because we're supposed to be going to a brunch? Actually, her and some of her little girlfriends, let me turn this all the way down because I don't need, her and some of her little girlfriends are going to brunch today for her birthday, and she wanted me to come. And I really, was chilling at the hotel. But she was like, yeah, they asked about me. They were like, is your mom coming? Girl, so now I'm going. And first she said I can meet her there. And then she called me back and said that they were running late because I told her that I was on my way. Girl, I messed around and locked myself out of my room. Well, I didn't lock myself out of my room, but I extended my day. So, your key only worked for the days they have you in the system. So she didn't reactivate my key. So when I left out the hotel room to come get in my daughter's car and go, well, I wasn't going to pick up initially. Initially, I was going to go to the store, and then I was going to go on over to the brunch place. But then once I got to the car, of course, I realized I ain't had my phone. So why are my lips so red? So I had to go back inside to try to get my phone. I'm on the fourth floor, and I'm all the way at the end of the hall. I get to the door and the key won't open. I said, oh, shit's naive. I said, girl, they don't, my key don't work no more. So then I had to go downstairs, have her do whatever she needed to do. Went back upstairs. It still wasn't working. So I had to go back downstairs again. And then, so then I called her and said, listen, I locked myself out, but I'm on my way. Because she said they was going to be there at 1:45. That's when she texted me and said, oh, they running late, so don't worry about, don't rush or whatever. And then text me back and said, and can you scoop me? What? Now, I got a hotel room not far from her apartment because I wanted to be close to her apartment so we wouldn't have to, But I didn't think I was going to have to do that. And now I'm in her car driving around. And if she think I'm going to be driving her around all day today, no, ma'am, your birthday was yesterday. Your birthday was yesterday, mija, not today. So, yeah, y'all. But that's where we're going. We're going to brunch, supposedly. I don't know if we even going to make it there on time. We'll see. I mean, it don't matter to me. I'll get me something to eat regardless. But I did kind of have my mouth set for some fish and grits from this place. We're going to this place called the Savoy. If you're from Houston, maybe you've heard of it. It's a brunch spot. We normally go to the Breakfast Club when I come, but we haven't been there in probably over a year. But this is another brunch spot. So brunches aren't just big in the ATL, y'all. They big in Houston as well. Now I got stuck at the train when she literally stays 3 minutes past this train. So hopefully the train will end soon, child, because I am getting hungry. But y'all, how about the brunch didn't end to 5, child? How y'all been doing this? 5 o'clock. How y'all doing? I've been okay. I'm good, lay eyes on my baby. Y'all know how that is. Sometimes you just gotta lay eyes on them, not the FaceTime and all that, but your real eyes. So it's been good for me. We went out last night to a nice restaurant. My daughter's little boyfriend, child. Y'all know how we call everybody their little boyfriend. It's too much glare over there. Her little boyfriend, child. He wanted to meet me, and then so we went to a nice restaurant. He's a nice guy, you know, seemed to be, but you know, that's my daughter. So at the end of the day, I won't hesitate to put you 6 feet under messing around with her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't have to have that talk with him, but I will if things progress to even more serious. I figure, I guess they trying to be serious since he wanted to meet me. And then she was like, his parents want to meet me too. Girl, why? I'm just kidding. She might be watching this. She know how I am, though. I'm like, why they want to meet me? But I know why. But oh, okay, y'all. The train is gone, so let me go. I'll call y'all back later. Bye.
I guess my mom's gonna use the burger. My mom is use. I have to pay it. But at that point, that's over with.
Y'all, one of the friend group girls wanted to try to ride the bull. She did pretty good. She stayed on there.
See, she did my mom.
Y'all, the food was amazing. We had a waffle. That was my fish and grits with shrimp. It was so good. My daughter just had the fish and grits. I think her friend had the oh, there we go, some chicken and red velvet pancakes. She had a sandwich she said was good as well. Like, everybody's food was awesome. So y'all, guess what? Mommy duties. My baby went off with her friends, so I'm still in her car driving around Houston, and I'm doing what we do. So I stopped at Costco, filled up her tank, so that she'll be all good to go once I head back to Atlanta on tomorrow. And it was packed. Y'all, look at this. I literally am only going 16 miles. And it's going to take me 42 minutes. Look at where I'm going on the map. I'm going from here to there. That's it. So I don't hear nobody else talk about the traffic in Atlanta. Baby, if you get out and go places, you know there's traffic damn near every major city. I'm just like, child. I like Texas and all, but it take even longer to get around in Texas than it do in Atlanta. 16 miles, 42 minutes. Girl, I could be from downtown to McDonough in this amount of time. Woo!
Stock show and rodeo. HEB. Here, everything's better.
Turn me up in my headphones. Let's get back to that hip-hop. All new 93.7. Icy season, happy birthday, Chelsea. Got your request. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Poetic Justice. What do we have to this Chris Brown version too? Never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. Yeah. I'm a taboo. Making sure my punctuation curve. Heavy letter history.
Yes. Let me get 3 of the cronuts. Yes, that's it. 3 cronuts, yes. Thank you too.
No, thank you. I got my donuts. Girl, they only had 5 left. Telling y'all. And it's not even 9:30. They only had 5 left. And sis, I bought 3. Ooh, okay, y'all mad over there? They mad in Houston? Oh, girl, let me get in my car. Well, this girl car. Now I want some coffee or something. Let me get my weed together, child. I'm tired.
Hello?
You still asleep?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what time you want me to come pick you up? I'm over here at La Donut. You know,
More than likely, you'll have somebody open the gate.
they just be opening the gate for people. Now, what kind of... I thought it was secure. Now, let me lock my door because I don't know who this is walking up and I don't have Keisha with me. Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I don't profile that lady. She going in there to get some donuts. Okay, so I'll call you, you know, when I'm on my way. But I'll be, you know, pretty much there at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm finna get me some coffee or something. I got you I don't know if you wanted one, but I got you one. You know they ain't have a 5 left. I had to come on.
Yeah.
They had 5. I said, ooh, give me 3. And y'all, this is one of the main streets over by the college, by University of Houston and Texas Southern. And the whole right side of that street is tore up. Like they're doing construction, I guess. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the street, but they got the whole right side blocked off. And so they rerouted us to the left side. So everybody is just on the left side. I was just like, ooh. Now, my daughter said take them forever with the construction. She was like, they've been working on that for forever. And I'm just like, come on now, y'all. The whole street, y'all see the street is like tore up. But I guess when they finish, it's going to look nice. There's a Walgreens across the street. That used to be open when we first brought her to school. Yeah, I ended up over by the University of Houston. I was looking for Starbucks, so it was taking me to the Starbucks on their campus. No, ma'am. That's not where I want to go. So let me turn around and find one that has a drive-through. Plus the fact where it's taking me to, they got that whole street blocked off.
In 24 hours, and guess what? He didn't even have to lift a finger. No clean.
Yeah, real quick. Because I'm sitting here at the Starbucks. This one got me a iced cinnamon dolce latte. Now, they had got rid of the cinnamon dolce. It was probably gone for about 2 years. And I'm very glad that they brought it back because that was actually one of my favorite flavors. But let me make sure I get y'all, hold y'all this far out. Because how about, like, I'm looking in the mirror and I saw 2 little gray chin hairs. They so disrespectful, y'all. They so disrespectful. They so disrespectful. They just don't want me to be great and look cute today in my airport outfit. But that's okay. I'm going to find some kind of way to get them up out of there. I think I might have a spare set of tweezers in my travel bag that I carry. I got this little bag. I carry this backpack. I'm going to show it to y'all. I carry this backpack. And I have a duffel bag that matches it. It's a Kate Spade. I just really like the pattern on it, so that's why I got it. But I only carry that when I go out of town. Like, you'll never see it nowhere else. Like, just regular me in the ATL doing stuff, I don't never carry it because it's a backpack, first of all. And so it has all my little stuff in there. So I'm hoping that I will be able to locate some tweezers in there to get rid of these disrespectful... Okay, I thought I turned that radio all the way down. These disrespectful ass gray hairs that have popped up on my chin. Yeah, I forgot to turn the air on, so I'm looking a little sweaty right now, but I'm gonna get it together. But what I wanted to come, it's really got on my, you know, it hurt my spirit when I see the young sisters out here in the street looking any old kind of way. When did we start this? When did we as black women start not caring about our appearance when we go out in public? Now, I'm not talking about style, because your style is your style, okay?
but just basically roll up out the bed, come up in here to the Starbucks with your red and white bonnet on. No, she wasn't one of us. She on this red and white silk bonnet. Lashes was way out to here. And again, your style is your style. If you like long lashes, fine. But why they gotta look like Frankenstein?
This is just my
like
opinion.
it, like
This is just
it's
my
almost
opinion.
kind of a body dysmorphia when it comes to these lashes. Now they don't got ridiculous. Where
and it don't look cute. If it was cute, I'd be like,
they
oh,
look
it's cute.
good, and they don't.
It's not cute.
They don't. And I'm not just saying that because her lashes was way out here. Because if they had been some little bitty short lashes, you know, because sometimes people get these little short tight ones that look like caterpillars. Those look a mess too, ladies. They a mess too. Those are a mess too. But she had on some lashes that looked like, you know, the homegirl around the corner, or the homegirl in the dorm downstairs who just started doing lashes and stuff did her lashes. That's what it looked like. And they were like plastered on, like plastered. Like I seen some long lashes that were nice and pretty. These were not them. So she had on the lashes, and I could tell she was a young girl. So I don't know if the young girls don't look in the mirror, if they friends don't tell them the truth, or if it really is a form of dysmorphia to where when they look in the mirror, they're seeing something different than what we're seeing. Either way, I ain't gonna stay too much on her lashes because, I mean, whatever. But, so not only did you have on the silk bonnet, you had on what looked like some boy short panties. Now, I come from the Daisy Duke era, y'all. Let me put y'all over here. I come from, look at that girl, them Daisy Duke song. I come from that era. But these were not Daisy Dukes. Like, the whole bottom part of your ass cheeks was out. These look like panties. You see what I'm saying? They were not of a jean material. They were not of a thick material. They were thin like panties. Like the boy short panties. That's what they look like. They look like the boy short panties. Her ass was hanging out of them. Then let me say this. Let me give little sis her props. Body was T. But at that age, because she looked like she probably about 18. And I'm over here near the school, so she probably was a freshman or pretty girl. Skin beautiful. She was a dark brown, and her skin was smooth as cocoa butter. Like her skin was so smooth. She was such a pretty girl, but looking so classless, so tasteless, so like ain't nobody taught you better. Now my daughter know that's a no-no. And if anybody ever told me that she was out in the street with what looked like some underwear on and a satin bonnet on her head down to the Starbucks, then it's gonna be some furniture moving. She already know this, because that's not how I raised her. I raised her and I put in her a certain element of class, decorum, self-respect. Okay, just because, and I don't know if some of the girls think because they have the body, you know, but you can have the body and still show up in a more classy fashion. It was so tasteless. I just felt bad. I felt bad for her because she doesn't know any better, or she doesn't care. Either way, those are reasons to feel bad for someone. When someone doesn't know any better and they don't care, or if they don't care, that's a sad mindset. So I know that her mindset isn't correct. But either way, and then I was embarrassed as a black woman, as a woman who tries to present herself in a certain way, who would never, like my mama, like, girl, never would I come out in public looking like that. Like I had on, like it literally looked like she had on drawers. And again, body was T. But like I said, she probably 18, 19 years old, no more than 20, you know. And that's the time when your body should be T, before these kids come and wreck shop on it. So, and that's fine. You proud of your body, you want to show, but there are different ways. You can still show your body and look classy. You can still not have your ass cheeks. When did we let this go? When did we stop caring about how we look? When did we all start just dressing like strippers? And not strippers like, not even a stripper, like a hooker. She look like a hooker. But I'm looking at her and I know she ain't, because she's a young girl, but just ain't been taught appropriate dress wear. Shorts are fine. Daisy Dukes are fine. But nobody want to see your ass cheeks down to the Starbucks, sis.
And I'm for real, y'all. It was at
and
least
I mean, for me, I wouldn't even wear it to club, but I know the girls wear really short stuff. My daughter wears short dress in a minute. Like the dress be, I be like, hey, pull that thing down. Pull that thing down. But there are other ways to dress and still be proud of your body, if that's what it was. I just think she was a young girl who didn't know no better, and maybe her parents, her mom, whoever, didn't teach her the real ways of a lady. I'm gonna say it like that. She wasn't taught the real ways of a lady and how a lady presents herself. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, and three things are for certain, these ninjas will treat you how you dress. You could be the smartest girl in the world. This is what I told my daughter. You could be the smartest girl in the world, the sweetest, the kindest. That girl could have been the kindest girl in the world and could deserve a man that's going to treat her in the way that she deserves. But he's going to look at her appearance, because let's just keep it real. Your appearance says a lot about you. And men think that they can treat you and respect or disrespect you according to how you present yourself. They do. They do. And I'm saying that knowing. I ain't never told y'all this story. I ain't never told y'all, but I used to work at a strip club back when I was 21. I worked at a strip club. I worked at the Blue Flame. And if you're from Atlanta, or even if you've been through Atlanta, you might have heard of the Flame. I used to work at the Blue Flame. I was a waitress. Let's get that straight. I was a waitress. And there were a lot of girls in the strip club who were stripping, who were the sweetest. Like literally the sweetest. But life had dealt them a really fucked up hand. And they had to do what they had to do to feed themselves. They didn't have, parents and people that cared about them who took care of them. Like they were straight out of foster care. When you're a certain age, you age out, and so you got to do something to take care of yourself, because the government, the city, the county, the state, they just drop you off. Oh, you aged out, now you got to get out. They just put you out. That's why, and that's another reason why there are a lot of young homeless people out. These used to be foster kids who aged out, and the government just dropped them out, poop, in the parking lot. Like, there you go, you on your own now, you 18. So I worked with some girls who were sweet as pie, give you the shirt off their back. You know what I'm saying? Were in positions and predicaments that they didn't put themselves in. They were children, okay? And were mistreated, abused, and used. But either way, now they find themselves at the strip club, trying to work so they can keep a roof over their head, because they didn't go to school, they're not in college, and they don't have anybody to pay for, it's that type of thing. Now there was two girls, they were in school, and they stripped during the day. They stripped at night and went to school during the day. But guys don't care. Men don't care about that. They don't care about what your story was and why you ended up somewhere. They're gonna look at how you dress and treat you how you dress. So you're not gonna get the guy who's gonna see a diamond in the rough and just love you for who you are. They're gonna treat you like a slut bucket. They're gonna treat you like a whore, even if you're not. So that's what makes me sad when I see young girls like that, because I know at the end of the day, 90% of us, all we want is a good, happy life with a man that loves us, or a woman that loves you, however you go. That's what we want. We want somebody who's going to treat us the way we deserve to be treated. like a lady, like someone they love and care about and respect. But these guys won't. And that's the thing that makes me sad about young girls like that. They don't understand. Because I know that's what she probably wants too. She wants a nice man. But she ain't going to get one looking like that. And that's very disheartening and sad for me. So yeah, y'all, when did we stop caring about how we present ourselves? Or is it your circumstance? Like, was it your circumstance that put you in this position, you know, or were you not taught? Because I know when my daughter came to school her freshman year, after like that first semester, she sent me a nice little message and was like, thank you for being my mama and thank you for teaching me things, because she had come across girls who did not know just the basic things about being a young woman, how to take care of yourself, how to keep yourself clean, you know, how to have a sense of discernment and know when a boy just trying to play on your top so he can get in your bottom. A lot of the girls she was meeting just did not have that. They were not equipped to be away from home, you know. And that's the sad part, because those girls are going to learn the hard way. They're going to learn the hard way. You're going to be that girl that get pissy drunk at the party and they run a train on you. And then your name is mud for the rest of the time that you are in school, all because you didn't know any better and you didn't have anyone who poured into you the things that need to be poured into young girls. So yeah, y'all. And I'm going to end this by saying, if you have a young girl that's in your life that you know, or that maybe you don't know that well, but you come in contact with her, try to impart some sort of wisdom onto that young lady. You know, think about it as if she was your daughter and how you would want her to know certain things. Every time I meet up with a young girl, I don't care where I am, any type of interaction, I always try to leave them with some type of encouraging word. It could be at the Starbucks, you know what I'm saying? It could be at the airport. I remember when I was still flying, one time I was in Atlanta airport and it was a young girl and she was pushing a wheelchair. Now she looked like she couldn't have been no more than 19. It's probably like her first job. And she was a little bitty thing, and she was you know, in them wheelchair, you gotta be pushing. You don't be knowing what size the person gonna be or how much help or assistance they're gonna need from you. She was a young girl, and I told her, I said, baby, I said, where you from? She said, I'm from here. I said, okay. I said, well, is this just your part-time job? She was like, yeah, I'm just trying to make some money. I said, don't get stuck right here. I said, because this type of job will tear your body up. I said, don't get stuck right here. Okay? I'm telling her things that nobody probably never told her. They told her, get a job, keep a job. Don't get stuck pushing no wheelchairs up and down through the doggone terminals at Atlanta Hartsfield, okay? Don't do it. It's going to tear your body down. I said, there are more things out here in life for you to do. When I had brunch with my daughter and her friends yesterday, I'm talking to them, doing the same thing, telling them, this is the best years of y'all life. Enjoy it. Okay, enjoy this. Live your life for you. See the world, travel, do everything you want to do. I said, but don't let nobody take you off your plan. None of these little stupid boys, do not let them deviate you from your plan, because one thing about it, they won't let you take them off theirs. Men are gonna always do what's best for them, even the young ones. They will start the sentence with, I love you so much, blah blah blah, and end that same sentence with, but I gotta do what's best for me. So you gotta do the same. We gotta start teaching our young girls, you have to do the same for you. You do not make no plans on your life around what your boyfriend gonna do. Okay, if your plan was to come to school and then go get your master's and go do whatever, then that's what you need to do. Just because you don't end up with a boyfriend your sophomore year and y'all blah blah blah, and now you think wherever he go, you just gonna go where he go. They don't do that for us. They do not do that. They do not change their life's plan and purpose for us. And more young girls need to know to do the same. Don't change your life's purpose and plan for no little boy. Okay? And so I always say little stuff to the little young girls whenever I come in contact and have any sort of conversation with them, because you never know if they've never heard that before. Okay? Because I know for me, there were certain things I had never heard before until someone said it to me. You know, that it just is what it is. So I try to do that. So yeah, girlfriend tribe, y'all try to do that too. Because we are not only just girlfriends of each other here. We have to look out for the sisters and the little nieces that are coming up behind us. If you got some words of wisdom, say it to them. You never know how it might turn a light bulb on in their head. Okay, y'all, I'm finna eat my cronut and get ready to go pick up my daughter in a few minutes. And I will see y'all at the airport. So y'all, now if you have like Sky Miles and whatnot and you log in, like when you check in and you get to your seat, it'll give you all kind of options that it knows you like. Like look at that YouTube original. How you know I like YouTube? It wasn't on there before, but now all of a sudden it actually gives recommendations because it like knows what I've been watching, which part of me like that and part of me don't.